Alright, good morning everyone. Like I said last night, it's time to review Network, which I saw last night for the first time. I always forget to tell people, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to follow me, Andrew Seeley on Twitter. I do a lot of updates there. Anyways, back to Network. Made in 1976, so even 5 years before I was born, and it's like one of these staples that I've never seen, and I was like, I just have to see this movie. Though, let me clear up one thing. The line is, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore, is what he tells people to scream out the windows. Though, in the movie itself, a bunch of people who are screaming out the window say, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore, which is the more common use of the word. So it kind of gets mixed up there. Same way in Star Wars. The line is not, Luke, I am your father. It's, no, I am your father. But anyways, small things. I really, really liked this movie. Oh, another preface. I guess these are like chapter 1, prologues. I work in the entertainment industry, more specifically like new media, online content creation, and I think it's really important to have a discussion about the implications of the movie Network and new media here after I'm done. So let's drop this in the mailbox here. Let's check to see if I have any new mail anyways. Yeah, this is exciting, watching someone check their mail. Awesome. Anyways, Barack Obama sent me something in the email. Anyways, back to Network. Amazing cast. Faye Dunaway, 1976, definitely did not, or did embrace women's rights and doesn't wear a bra for the entire movie. Robert Duvall, William Holden, both amazing. If you haven't seen Network, go and watch it. It's one of those classics that still just kind of lives up today, even though it's, what, like 35, 30, almost 36 years old now. A lot of what they talk about in the movie in terms of media and the way television plays and these themes play forward today. The acting's great. It's not super well paced, but at the same time, it's still a really well-made movie. But for me, when I think about Network and the messages that it talks about in terms of the sensationalism we run into when we create stuff, and when something becomes popular, our desire is just to keep it popular and keep things going a lot of the times. And then at the same time, there's this old guard that's always around, that's the pioneers of media, and they have a lot of value, even though a lot of times they get in the way of the things younger people are trying to do and the innovations people are trying to make. There's a lot of reason, because a lot of the time we fall on our faces and fall flat, and we need those people with wisdom and experience to kind of help us along. But at the same time, if you're old, and I hope that when I get old, I'm smart enough to listen to new people and accept their ideas, because things change. They always change, and especially in media, which is volatile, especially in Network, it proves a point that the medium, TV especially, is volatile, never changing, and things aren't constant. But in terms of new media and things online, I think when you begin to look at Network, it's kind of a case study about how things are going to change and how things are changing in terms of people having access to put content on the web on their own, like this dumb little vlog, and people are going to watch it, and people are going to think about it, and I don't have to go through a studio, and I don't have to raise millions of dollars to make something, which would be nice, but it's a different level of access, and it's changing the game, and TV studios and motion picture networks are freaking out when people can go online and create something and it becomes popular, and people aren't paying as much for DVDs and rentals and things like that. So I don't know that there's a giant implication for watching Network and relating it to new media and web content, but I think there's some very valuable lessons to be learned, and it is a case study about how new media, at least in some ways, should be cautious, but at the same time, new media is paving the way for a lot of new things that are happening within TV and happening with the movies, and we're going to see some pretty creative things because of it. So, my question for you, have you seen Network? And if you have, what do you think about it? And if you haven't, what's stopping you? And then if you happen to work in new media as well and you've seen the movie, kind of leave some thoughts about the correlation between new media and Network. All right, I'll see you guys later.